Hey, happy day, happy Memorial Day. It's actually Memorial Day. I don't usually say what day it is in my videos or my podcast, but you know what? What's the probability that people are going to go back and listen to these and that it's going to matter what day I said it was? Anyway, it's Memorial Day 2019, and I'm thinking about memories because I'm up at the family cabin and sitting in the malt shop making videos, and I guess I was doing it last year too. Last year I was making videos, but not for, I'm trying to think if I was doing them every day last year. I don't remember. Anyway, don't remember. But I was here last year. We come here every year. My dad originally bought this place with one of my sisters, and it's just a fun family place where we all come and we hang out and we spend time together. And my dad will be gone 5 years now in December. And so it's just fun to come up and remember hanging out with him and seeing the things that were his and his big giant Alaskan salmon and things, and remembering how much I loved him and how much he loved us. So memories today. It's fun every once in a while to just take a couple of minutes and take stock in how far we've come. Because so often in our day-to-day lives, we are beating ourselves up and saying, oh, I haven't done this yet. Why am I not, a billionaire yet? Why haven't I created this? Why haven't I created that? And we forget to look at and compare ourselves to where we were a while ago. And I'm not saying compare yourself to, just to see your progress. We want to look back and say, okay, well, what are the areas of my life I have made progress in? There's probably some areas in your life you haven't made any progress. Relationship-wise, I haven't made very much progress in my life in the last 5 years, right? Especially from a significant other standpoint. But that's actually intentional and on purpose. But if I look at the progress I've made in business in terms of learning new skills and learning new expertise and going in a totally different direction than I have in the past, I've made massive progress. Although every day I'm kind of beating myself up saying, why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done that? Why don't you have this in place yet? Why don't you have that in place yet? And it's like, when we do that, we forget to appreciate and remember that the way we get more of what we want is by being grateful for what we already have. So I think memories are that way too. And when we die, when we all finally die, because we're going to all die, all we get to take with us are our experiences and our memories. So why aren't we spending a little bit more time appreciating and being grateful for all those experiences and all those memories, and even the bad ones? Because usually it's the bad things that we think are the things we think are the end of the world that teach us the most and leave us with the best lessons and actually the best experiences. If I look back and I think about different times of my life that I thought were just the end of the world and terrible, it's interesting that those are like the turning points of my life and my experience. Most people would think having a sudden cardiac arrest and dying would be the worst thing that could ever happen to you. To me, it was actually the best because it gave me permission to finally change the direction of my life. So think about some memories today. It's Memorial Day. If you're not in the service, appreciate people that are in the service. But if you're not in the service, make sure that you're using these opportunities to benefit you and benefit your life. So think about, how far have I come? Where do I still want to go? But how far have I come? Man, that's awesome. That's great. I've actually survived every day of my life so far, and I'm still here to talk about it, right? Every day above ground is an awesome day. So remember to appreciate that and be grateful for what you do have, instead of, it's human nature to kind of commiserate and feel sorry for ourselves and whine and bitch and moan and complain about what isn't perfect yet. Well, nothing's ever going to get perfect if we don't appreciate what we have and where we've come from already. That's it. Go out and make it an awesome Memorial Day. I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.